Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Two accused of wounding man with gunstone in Westmoreland charged. Two men have been charged with allegedly wounding a man with a pistol and a stone in the New Works District, Westmoreland on September 11. Charged with possession of prohibited weapon, assault at common law and unlawful wounding are 27-year-old O'Neil Dyer and 23-year-old Shamar Bushy, both farmers of New Work District in the parish. Reports from the Savannah Lamar police are that about 7:30 a.m., a man was walking along the New Roads main road when he was pounced upon by Bushy and Dyer. Dyer, who was armed with a gun, used a pistol and a stone to inflict wounds to the man before making good their escape in the area. A report was made to the police and an investigation was launched. Bushy was apprehended during an operation on Tuesday, September 19, while Dyer turned himself into the police 3 days later. They were both charged on Monday, September 25th. I am desperate. Medic's mom makes emotional plea for return of her daughter. Millicent McCurdy, mother of missing artist Stephanie Medic Williams, issued an emotional plea during a peaceful march on Tuesday, seeking assistance in obtaining information about her daughter's whereabouts. McCurdy said she was desperate to bring her daughter home. Jamaica, I am desperate. I am desperate. I'm seeking you to come on board with me. I need the nation, mighty God, I need help, an emotional McCurdy cried out. I am begging you, churches all over, to come and help. Before Stephanie went missing, she called me and said, Mom, pray for me. And I told her to learn to pray for herself now, but I encouraged her and said, Steph, you need to come home now, she said. McCurdy made her plea outside the gates of the Constant Spring police station. She added that she has not heard any comforting news regarding her daughter's disappearance. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing nothing to bring comfort. Nothing at all. I'm not hearing anything from her friends or from her team. I don't even know who they are. This is not a good Jamaica for us, she added. Medic has been missing for almost 5 weeks. She was last seen on Thursday, August 24, 2023, wearing black ties, shoes, and a black top. All attempts to contact her failed. In early September, McCurdy increased the reward for information leading to the recovery of her daughter from $500,000 to $1 million. The first reward didn't unearth any new information regarding the daughter's disappearance. I am just not getting anywhere. There has been no ransom, no communication. The police are even unable to find her phone, so I have doubt it now because I need answers. Somebody somewhere knows what happened to my daughter, and I intend to find out, McCurdy told reporters at the time. McCurdy added that her daughter was more than just a dancehall artist.
I don't know what is happening to Stephanie's disappearance. It is so silent. I am not hearing nothing at all from no one at all. So I decide to take a group with me here to protest because I don't know what is happening. All I can say, only Jesus. I am not hearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. No, I'm not getting no calls at all. Nobody calling me. Nobody saying anything to me. Jamaica, I am desperate. I am desperate. I'm seeking you to come on board with me. I need the nation. Mighty God, I need help. I need help.
Finance Ministry says stipend increase for senators will not be implemented. The Minister of Finance is indicating that the stipend given to senators for attending sitting of the Upper House will remain unchanged, while a new basis for determining adjustments to the Senate stipends is finalized. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark cited media reports about the proposed increase in the stipend, communicated in a letter to the Clerk of the Houses of Parliament, dated September 14. The letter indicated that the stipend would be increased from $53,000 to $148,000. But Dr. Clark has sought to clarify that the increases will not be implemented, adding that he has asked the Finance Secretary to write to the clerk with instructions to rescind her letter dated September 14. He further explained that the correspondence follows a 2008 cabinet decision that automatically indicted the stipend of the senators to twice the highest fee paid for service as a board chairman on a public body board. Public body boards' fees were increased in 2019 and the Senate stipends were automatically adjusted effective April 1, 2020. Dr. Clark said in 2020 he met with a bipartisan group of senators to discuss the government's view of the unsustainability in the automatic peg and the likelihood unintended consequences. Public body fees were again increased effective April 1, 2023, with the highest paid fee being $74,000 per meeting for a board chair. The People's National Party indicated that it would not support the proposed 179% increase in the per-meeting stipend for senators. Leader of the opposition business in the Senate, Peter Bunting, said the concern of the opposition caucus in the Senate revolves around the size of the increase, its timing, and its insensitivity to the current national context. Juliette Holness elevated to House Speaker following Dalrymple-Philibert's resignation. Juliette Holness has been elevated to the position of House Speaker, taking over the job in the wake of the resignation of Marissa Dalrymple-Philibert. Mrs. Holness previously served as Deputy Speaker. At the start of the day's sitting of the lower house, the government side nominated Mrs. Holness, and her selection was supported by the opposition. And with Mrs. Holness having vacated the post of Deputy Speaker, Uriel Clark was nominated for that role. His selection was also supported by the opposition. In expressing appreciation, Mrs. Holness pledged to preside over Parliament sittings with fairness and in keeping with the standing orders.
Honourable members, let me take this opportunity to thank you for the confidence that has been reposed in me to handle the very difficult job of being the Speaker of this Parliament. I accept my responsibility with great humility, and I will always endeavour to ensure that I manage with equity, judiciously balanced, and always in keeping with the standing orders of this noble House. It is the beginning of excellent camaraderie. When a member from the opposition side stands up to second the nomination of the member from the government side for Speaker or Deputy Speaker. And I hope as we continue to do our duties on behalf of the people of Jamaica, we will continue to display that type of relationship that keeps our House disciplined and orderly in the benefit of all the people of Jamaica.
It is indeed my pleasure to accept from my colleagues the position of being Deputy Speaker of this noble House. And I too affirm that I will work diligently along with my colleagues on both sides to make sure that discipline and order continue to be in this House, as so we followed the standing orders.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification